Hi, this is the last video I'm going to do on David. I was going to say gentleman, but this individual, according to Christianity, again, I'm not a Christian, he should be stating that the earth, it's just I see the earth here, and I said earth because I see it, but this is a moon video, and he states that the moon does not give off any light, and that the light that it does emit is a reflection of the sun, which is contradictory to his Bible. And again, it makes no sense. It only makes sense if this person is trying to deceive people. I am a flat earth believer. I'm not a Christian, but this is a total contradiction, and I'm just going to put the video. Here we go.
What a stunning sight, to look up in the night sky and see the full moon shining brightly. That's not its own light you're seeing. The moon can't generate light, but its surface does reflect the light of the sun, 93 million miles away. The moon is on average 239,000 miles from Earth. It's just over a quarter the size of the Earth, and compared to its host planet, it is the largest proportionally of all the other moons in the solar system. But because of its large size, ocean tides here on Earth are created by the gravity of the moon, which actually helps to circulate the warm and cold waters of the ocean. Unlit areas of the moon's surface can reach a shuddering temperature of minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit, while the sunlit daytime portions can reach temperatures of up to 260 degrees. Our moon occupies an elliptical or an oval-shaped orbit around the Earth, and it completes one orbit every 27 1/3 days. It spins on its axis once each orbit, meaning that we always see the same side. In fact, until spacecraft were created to visit the moon, we didn't even know what the far side looked like. But an occurrence known as libration results in the moon rocking back and forth, and it allows us to see just a bit more than half. Because of libration, we can see 59% of the moon's surface. All in all, the moon is a beautiful example of God's careful and intricate design. I'm David Reeves. Truly, the heavens declare the glory of God.
So there he says that there's phases of the moon, and I believe that according to science, there should not be a phase of the moon, because it was Albert Einstein who got a Nobel Peace Prize due to the fact that he proved that in solar eclipses, I don't have the reference now, this is just something that just came off the top of my head, making videos, and sometimes I guess people have to improvise, so I'm improvising here, as in I don't have the reference. I'm not taking a scientific method where I'm presenting the evidence, but I'll make another video and I'll have it, because I remember learning through a History Channel episode of Albert Einstein that he got the Nobel Prize because it wasn't for his theories on relativity, but it was on that light during a solar eclipse. The lights of the stars actually go around the sun and the moon, and you're able to see the stars that should be blocked by the celestial bodies, because you cannot stop light. If that is true, the Earth's shadow should not be casted upon the moon, and the light should always bend and hit the moon continuously and always. So we should always have a full moon. Again, in the daytime, we are able to see the sun and the moon at the same time, and usually the moon is at a certain phase. This cannot be possible when both objects are in the sky. This is not an observation that I've made personally. Well, I have made, but I've only made this observation after I was informed by watching certain videos by people who believe in flat earth like I do, but I have to reinstate that yes, I believe the same thing. If the moon is reflecting the light of the sun, then the moon during the day, if it is visible, it should be a full moon all the time. And who out there can tell me? Please tell me. Please inform me why the moon is at a phase when the sun is shining in the same sky, and they're just, I mean, I've been outside. I could look at the moon at arm's length. I could look at it to my left and the sun to my right at shorter than arm's length, and I can see these two objects in the sky, and the moon is at a phase. How is the shadow being cast? If you cannot answer this, you shouldn't comment, because I know that your answer is going to sound ridiculous. You're just defending something that you want to believe in. I remember growing up, I believed in Mickey Mouse, and I got to be a certain age, and I came to a conclusion. I'm like, you know what? Santa is not real. I let go of that belief. I let go of many beliefs. Like, I actually thought that cartoons were real. Beings that lived and that we could see them on TV for whatever reason. But I couldn't let go of the Mickey Mouse concept. Was the Mickey Mouse you see at Disney World, Disneyland? I thought that was a real being, and I held on to that belief for a long time. I couldn't let go of Mickey Mouse. I thought this thing was real, and now that I look at me holding at that belief, I wanted to keep on believing in his realism, because I loved the image so much and the concept of Mickey Mouse that I was not willing to let it go. I had to keep it. I had to save it. I had to protect it. I had to believe in it because I loved it so much. So this is what I think a round earth person does. He cannot let go of the image that the earth is not round, or it's not a globe. He can't let go of this. He was taught this. He studied it. He loved it. He watches movies that's about a globe earth. He loves the discussions. Science is really just science fiction, but they'll tell you that it's true, and then they'll throw some science fiction in there. They're saying, "Oh, this is real science. The Earth is a globe, this and that," and then they'll throw in some, "Oh yeah, there's other parallel universes. Theoretically, we believe in these things, and it's science fiction." But people say, "Oh well, science before was sort of like a science fiction. People didn't grasp it. Then somebody came, like Albert Einstein, proved it. So when they show us science fiction as we know it today, is the people who believe in the science that we have today, that once was science fiction. They have like a faith that, oh well, yeah, we have science, and there is theoretical physics and science, and you know what? One day, yeah, we will have the proof that there's parallel universes, that we can travel to the future, to the past. We can do all these things we see in movies because the science we have today was once science fiction." So this is how they deceive us and they keep us entertained. The science we have today was once science fiction, and we have a science today that feeds us science fiction, and we're just intrigued by it because the stories, the fables, the fairy tales that they are very amusing and entertaining and fanciful, and are quite lovely. To think that there's a parallel universe, that you have an existence somewhere else, and it's better than what you may have here, and all these crazy theoretical concepts. It's just a nice thing to ponder upon. And I was a member of that world, but once I came to the flat Earth, then I truly saw the truth. I see the world for what it is, and I hope you will too. With what the flat Earth people are relating to the reality that the Earth is flat. Thank you.